Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line. And there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Dylan Bundy gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. And that misses 1-1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jersey.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. A big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hard hit ball to second. Villar takes it in. On first, a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute. Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up. He was able to just get it.
Eddie Rosario.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mix.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Now batting, C.J. Cron. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes. Is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Jose Barrios is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200-plus pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Chasing after it is Rosario, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Steve Wilkerson.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Wilkerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Rosario. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, left fielder, Ray Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
Third
one.
baseman, Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sliders in for a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's gone 2 for 5. 0-1 the count. I'm set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Mancini ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. And knocks him out.
Stepping in now, number 64. Throws it sharply to third. A tag for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in, Byron Buxton, second at bat for him. And remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop, Jorge
Coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. We got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he lays off the fastball too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the Orioles,
half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. First home run of the campaign for him. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Designated hitter,
Mark. So after the first pitch, it bounced it into foul territory. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And here's Renato Nunez. And the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Long darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in
Batting
some
seventh,
knots.
right fielder, number 62.
Stepping up now, number 62. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off the bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, man. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Matty, I can't even believe what's going through his mind right now. First knock in his show's a home run. I can only imagine he's thinking of everybody who's played a part in getting him to this moment. What an absolute.
Batting eighth, center fielder, number 3.
He'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. A little roller toward the hole. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, catcher, Francisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Buxton ranging back. And just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Number 64 over to take a look. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 2 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. So here's the cleanup hitter.
Leading off with a grade.
Base hit in his first trip.
20, Eddie Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Up and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in, Jonathan Stowe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
C.J. Cron is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Stepping up to the plate.
Leading off with the Orioles.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Steve Wilkerson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just going.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a
missed with a breaking ball.
Look out, 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Well hit to right. But foul. Wilkerson over at second. Mancini on at first with nobody out. Fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get to the right. He was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. Swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. We begin the top of the 4th.
Miguel Sano.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. I want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Set to deliver on 3-0. A high fastball is in there. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. Mancini sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 64.
Now at the plate, number 64, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup high for a strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Up around the face. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
To 2-2 now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another 2-2 offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well. He can definitely run.
1-1 the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-3 Minnesota. Stepping into the box, number 62.
Leading off the
Looking to
4th
add
for the
on to
Orioles.
his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Number
That last
62.
at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready now for Baltimore, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Schoen over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Cisco.
Ready for another chance? Chance Cisco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around the score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, it looked like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch, and a single to keep things going.
You never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and running forward.
Standing in now, Steve Wilkerson. Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly. And the ball wasn't in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting,
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he grounds one briskly to short. They'll go to Stoke at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave him loaded. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Standing in, Jorge Polanco.
Leading off for the Twins.
Two-run triple for him in his last debut.
Jorge Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this
Now
guy was
batting,
too good. You knew it was a bad
designated hitter,
before he started.
Nelson Cruz.
That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something?
3-0.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a
high drive deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Swift now. It's been an 0-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
1-1.
Polanco at second. Cruz is over at first with 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul with the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Flying towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Polanco is on his way home. He comes across to score. And they now lead by 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off. Good, nice executed pitch for him.
Here's C.J. Cron now. This will take a look at the slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Jose Barrios.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark.
Here's Mark
Rumble.
now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Ready on 0-2. Shot weakly to the left. Right to him. One there. Turn throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch with a big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Evan Phillips takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez has it. Throw to first gets it, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Into the corner and slicing foul. look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So stepping in, number 64, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Foul, strike one. Kepler leads off first with one away. The 0-1 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Runners off for second. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball two.
2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners on first with one down. Grounded up the first baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out to its second. Scooped up. The underhanded flip to second for one.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. zone. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly on the first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins leave the bases loaded, and it remains 5-3. Number 62 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way. And takes the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in, number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 3 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold the third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Jonathan Villar. Swings and grounds it to short. Polanco is there, First is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only one run.
So striding forward now, Steve Wilkerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We're through 6 full. Twins lead it 5-4. Back here on MLB Network. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Strike. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, but from a hitter's perspective, pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Stope. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. You elevate a little bit more and get back in the zone, or you just put it down.
We'll go to the bag for 1.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box, C.J. Crum. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run job for C.J. Crum. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's quite a bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Here's Miguel Sano.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit out towards second. Villar over to his left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Riding in once again, Max Kepler. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, number 64.
Now in the box, number 64. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's set and the pitch.
That's a
and
ball.
that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Three and oh now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into the 7th inning of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Byron Buxton will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit hard but foul as this ends up over by the first base dugout. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Twins 7 and the O's 4. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini
Leading off for the
got hit in
Orioles.
3 at-bats to
Left
this
fielder.
point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Short, hit hard. Polanco loves it. And that's the first down.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired. 2 down now.
Now back.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's working on a 1-for-3
baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. first home run of the campaign for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
The batter, third
Here's
baseman,
Renato Nunez.
Renato.
He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Left side. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles get one back on a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Twins 7 and the Orioles 5. Digging in the switch
Leading
hitter,
off for the
Jorge
Twins.
Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for
Jorge
more here.
Polanco.
Comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have rotation. And obviously this one today, that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Austin Bright gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 40, Austin Bright.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him on stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a not for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up in and try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Eddie Rosario comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. There's one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Stowe.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Stowe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball
Now
one.
a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. One. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Go to second for the first down, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 7-5. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Leading off the inning, number 62, as they'll look to
Leading
get
off for the
something
Orioles,
going here and even this game
Right
up.
fielder, number 62.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Number 3.
Now to the plate, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 7-5. Digging in to try it again.
leading off for the Twins.
1 for 4 for the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Late that time for a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case on this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now, number 64. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. A 1-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. Goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Kepler stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Davis over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Number 3 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. With the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's the Twins 8 and the Orioles 5. Taylor Rogers enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him.
Leading off on the bottom of the ninth
from the right side of the plate.
Second baseman,
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on.
Digging in, Steve Wilkerson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
With the ball into right center field, that's going to be a base hit.
No sense risking anything here. The bases will be loaded now. There's still nobody out.
Well, there's a full base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game is played.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Chris Davis. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they had a number for the run.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that.
Down to third. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Minnesota took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Barrios gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Taylor Rogers records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Twins. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.